the years of raising your children, were you as active as a volunteer while you also had the responsibility of small children?
Oh, more so. Because I didn't work.
How did you manage?
You were substituting teaching at that time?
Well, yes, but that was maybe 2 days one week and 1 day the next. I didn't have a car. Fred would take the car to work. I was here at home. In the early days, we didn't even have television, and I did a lot of reading. So to be able to get out and away from the house was wonderful. And before they got involved in a lot of activities, when they were little kids, that was when it was easiest to volunteer. So it was my salvation. As they got older, they became very interested in the volunteer work that I did. It was a project that I did for the state AAUW on prison reform. And I remember Elizabeth saying, "Mother, how come they're writing so much about prison reform these days?" Well, it wasn't they were writing so much, but I was finding it every place. It's the sort of thing I became interested in. And so I had clippings all over the place about prison reform. But they always, they got involved when I did some volunteer work for the Rushville Clinic, when we got the Rushville Clinic started. They went over and helped paint and get it prepared so that we could start accepting patients.
What were their ages then?
Probably junior high.
And you have 2 girls and...
Michael's the oldest. He's
a boy and 2...
He's a boy.
Okay, boy and 2 girls.
And then Elizabeth, and then Maggie's 6 years younger than Elizabeth. But they've all gone on to do interesting things. They love to read. The girls were musicians. They are interested in traveling. I do a lot of traveling because I love to travel too. But they love living in foreign countries. And they've done some very special things with their lives. So. And Michael turned out to be the doctor I wasn't.
Okay. And the girls inherited your mother's musical talent, you think? Or?
I think so.
Or would that come down on the other side too?
Fred's family, I can't think of any musicians. I think that my grandmother was an opera singer.
Wow.
So I think my mother, I do not have a good voice. But I sang. I mean, everybody sings in elementary school and in high school. But I would never have ever done a solo.
And played no musical instrument?
No. The ukulele. I always wanted to play the piano. But I never had that opportunity. So I was delighted when we were able to get a piano from some man who lived on the other side of Keuka Lake near the airport. Was selling, all he wanted to do was get rid of the piano. Give it away. So I called him and said I would love it. And so we were able to move that piano from that side of the lake to this house for $8. And my children all learned to play the piano. And then Elizabeth plays the cello and Maggie plays the viola. And they were good. They were very good.
So you never learned to play the piano?